Hello, hi, and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And today's are three stories which have a common thread of simple living, high thinking. Three people who were in the list of the Padma Awardees last week, and three stories that went viral. Unsung heroes who finally found their spotlight moment. Harekale Hajabba, Manjamma Jogati, and Tulasi Gowda. Hajabba is a fruit vendor who had a chance encounter with a foreigner who asked him the name of the fruit he was selling in English, and he had no answer. And that led him to the dream of building a school for children free of cost whose parents could not afford to send them to school. Having a family of 5 to feed, he went on to set aside a meager part of savings. And not only did he have this lofty dream, but fulfilled it in action when the first batch of students entered the school in 2000. Manjamma Jogati, on the other hand, is the first trans woman to head the Karnataka Janapada Academy, a renowned folk artist of this particular dance form called Jogati Nritya that is performed in regions of Karnataka and Maharashtra. She broke down when she requested parents to accept children like her. She said she was rejected by her family and therefore went to begging and doing small odd jobs, but the humiliation was too much, so she consumed poison but was saved in the nick of time. And then she found her calling in her guru. She says she was fortunate, but not all children are, and dedicated herself completely to the art form, which gave her the recognition that she's now enjoying. Her appeal to parents is kindly accept children like me, because when there is self-acceptance and acceptance from parents and people around, and education to support you, the confidence is on a different level. And the third one is Tulasi Gowda, who was employed by the forest department as a young widow and young mother to plant saplings. And she didn't know that that is going to lead her to have a special connect with the environment. In the last 50-60 years, she's lost count of the number of saplings she's planted, but she is known as the encyclopedia of the forest by the department for her connect with nature. She, they say, has a special connect with trees and plants that she talks to them and they respond. So if there is a plant that is difficult to germinate or a tree is having a problem, there is something magical in her connect with them. And she, for her turn, says, without nature, we cannot survive. There's nothing like the shade of a tree in the peak summer or water that we drink, which comes because of trees. So we need nature. Some truth that we realized in the pandemic, but she knew long back and dedicated herself to it. For me, the common thread for all these stories is the power of intention. Intention, we know, is more than wishful thinking. It is willful direction or willful action in the direction of choice. And when all this meets, that's when you find your dream fulfilling. Powerful stories. And if you have taken anything else from these stories, do let me know. Stay safe, stay blessed. Have a meaningful, purposeful week ahead.